turn the dial. You're now tuned in to this Safety Men Movement Podcast with your host, Terry the Great.
What's up, people, and welcome to another fantastic episode of the Safety Man Movement Podcast. I'm your host, Terry Gray, and I am the Safety Man, and whether you believe it or not, so are you. Welcome again, and happy Thursday to you guys. It's terrific Thursday. I hope you guys are doing great and ready to get this day started. Again, we're all going along this week, and I'm excited to share with you all this week as I've returned back home from the great Gillette Stadium. Again, I've been telling you guys would want to share about my trip and how it kind of relates to the message of safety that I want you to think about as you're entering to your day today. And today I have my safety garb, not my safety garb, my Patriots gear on. And today I have my all-time, the GOAT jersey on, Tom Brady. Yes, and this is actually a signed Tom Brady jersey. You see that signature back there? He signed this one right here. I never wear this one out, but I figured I'd wear it for this podcast today as we're talking about this safety subject that I want to get to. I'm going to just share a story with you first before I give you the title of it and I give you the safety thought of the day. We were traveling and we were in New England and we were doing a lot of traveling. We went to different restaurants. We were in traffic. We went to the outlets that were out there. They were pretty big. And while we were driving, I asked you a question. Have you ever been behind a driver who was just driving too slow when you were already late? Oh my gosh. And so I was the passenger. My brother had rented the car and he was the main driver on the rental car part. So he drove the whole time. I got chauffeured the whole time. But there will be moments while we were driving where I would say something to my brother like, man, get over. Even when I'm driving my wife, she'll try to drive me with her eyes, just look to the left. You know, she'll lean forward and try to give me some instructions about what I should be doing while I was driving. Well, this is one of the things that I was doing while my brother was driving. And I told her, hey, man, you get over. Why didn't you get over? Well, I would say to my brother, you know, this car is going slow, not knowing what he knows or understanding why he didn't move. So today I want to kind of talk to you about how, as we are entering this day and trying to shift the safety environment, this is really kind of for all of you are leaders, but some of the leaders are people who have to make corrections sometimes. And the subject, if I could give it a title for this episode, is Stop Correcting People You Never Try to Understand. Stop correcting people you never try to understand. Because a lot of times we tell people to do things, and when they don't do what we thought, or if we're saying things without understanding the bigger picture of what's going on. So my safety thought of the day would be this: your correction may be accurate. Like I tell my brother, he may need to get over or should get over because the car is going slow, but still completely ineffective. Your correction may be accurate in its statement and its instruction, but still completely ineffective. You know why? Because a lot of times if we'll see things that are happening. I see this car in front of you. We're trying to get to this place and you're not getting over. And I say, hey man, get over. But I can't see in the rearview mirror that a car is speeding up or something is over there, which is hindering you from responding the way, though my words may be accurate, the instruction is irrelevant and ineffective because I did not understand the entire situation. How we are trying to sometimes tell people we'll see an incident or an accident that happened, and then we'll jump to a conclusion, say, hey man, you should have did this, that, and the other, and the third, but have no idea what actually happened because we haven't asked questions or did a deeper dive or root cause analysis or anything like that, right? It may seem simple at the surface of how it could have been avoided or whatever, but a lot of times behavior has context, even when accountability is necessary. So when you see someone acting a way, there's more to the story than what meets the eye. There's more going on than what you just saw. So what are the circumstances that are contributing to the behavior? What are the surrounding conditions? We expand our searches, but sometimes when we are in our minds and just think we know, you may see something that has made you angry and you responded and you gave a correction or said some things that you may have not should have said, or said some things that don't even cause any change because they're ineffective because you don't have an understanding of the circumstances. So as we go today, think of the circumstances and the behaviors that you are going to witness and the things you're going to see, and understanding that there's more context to the behavior than what you see in the incident itself. So questions that you ask will reveal information that assumptions will miss. You can assume a thing. We all talked about that weeks ago, saying what an assumption can do and what assuming does. Everybody knows that. But what pressures are present that could cause such a decision to be made if it's a bad decision, or whatever incident occurred, what pressures were present? We all know that everybody at our jobs a lot of times are looking at cost and schedule. We put safety first, but a lot of times the things that get in the way and interfere with pursuing something and doing it in a safe manner is cost and schedule, or other pressures from the leadership and your team. So those questions and understanding a bigger picture will help us not to assume things that go on. So understanding the people helps us empower better responses. If we understand what is going on, understand the circumstances and the situations, we can empower a person, empathize to empower, care about the situation in order to empower the people for better. Your response can be better and more active and more effective. Understand the person, not just the problem. All right. So our response will be accurate and it will be effective. So here's a safety shift for you guys today. Ask what happened before explaining what should have happened. Ask what happened before you try to explain what should have happened. Position yourself in a way that you're able to more accurately and more effectively respond to the things that you see going on in your environments. So as we go into this day, I want you to, here's your call to action. Share this with a leader who wants correction to produce growth, and need to know, and maybe even just be reminded that, hey, let's see the bigger picture. Let's ask questions. Let's understand the person and the things that they are going through so that we can more effectively execute as we pursue this day. So as you go, continue to do what you do and be the best at it. And remember this word, Smin Lloyd Mateo, the safety man is no longer one individual, but many individuals that are one. That's you. Let's conquer Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, and have a safe and fantastic day. This is Terry Gray, and I'm signing out. Peace.